as of today, I've ran 15 miles, and this is spread across 5 sessions where each session is 3 miles. Now, I'm trying to increase my speed of my 3 mile sessions, and the treadmill has a timer on it so I can keep track easily of the times I've been getting. Now, I kind of want to share how I've been improving my running speed and time in general. And one way I've been doing that is by trying to figure out what works best for me. So when I first started running, I my first session, I ran with my friends and we ran 3 miles, and that was super duper duper hard for me. By the end of it, I was literally like my legs were dead. Everything was dead. I couldn't feel a thing. My brain was numb. My face was red. Everything. And for that session, I ran at a certain pace. I think it was a speed of 6 on the treadmill, and then I kind of upped it very very slowly. So I was at 6 and then 6.5, and then I ended around 7. And my first session I ran in 31 minutes and something seconds. I kind of forgot. I can actually check on my phone. Let me check. 31 minutes and 46 seconds. So around 32 minutes. And for my second session, I was able to run in 28 minutes 54 seconds. So this is a nearly 3 minute increase in speed, and it's kind of no surprise because when you get your body into a new activity, usually you make progress really fast. This applies for working out, this applies for a sport, this applies for even like climbing, like I climb. You can climb the early grades pretty quickly, and then it starts, plateauing a little bit. Same for running. So your second session running, your body's already ready in certain aspects. Your muscles are ready to run, and your heart is ready to pump blood to the rest of your body. So I wasn't, super surprised that my time improved by a good amount. And my third session, I was able to do in 29 minutes. Now, this third session, I ran at around midnight. So I was already really exhausted, and I was pushing through. And this run, I actually ran at a speed of like 6 or 7. And then I kind of gave into my fatigue, and I slowed it down to 3. I walked for a little bit, then ran, then walked for a little bit, then ran. I still finished in 29 minutes. My fourth session, I was like a couple days ago, and this session I ran at a speed of, I believe, 6.5 for about like 2 miles, and then my last mile I ran 7.2 speed. And I ended this one in 26 minutes 42 seconds, which is still my personal record. However, today I was able to run my 3 miles in 27 minutes, so a little bit more than my best, just by a couple seconds. And I ran at like 12:30 a.m., so I was also really tired. So if I ran earlier in the day, I definitely could have done better. But I was able to run this entire thing without slowing down at all. So the way I did it was I did a little warm up. I walked about zero point 0.2 miles at a speed of 3, and then I kicked it up to 7 for the first 2 miles, and then the last mile I ran at a speed of 8. So I was able to keep a speed of 8 for the last mile. It was a little bit hard at the end. For the last point 5 miles was pretty difficult, but I felt like pretty good by the end, and I was exhausted, of course, but that's always going to be the case. So that's my progress so far. I'm going to keep updating you guys on my running progress. Next time I'll try pushing my speed a little bit more, and I'll try to keep it consistent. I ideally don't want to slow down when I'm running, because then it'll ruin the time that I end up with. So I want to keep it at a good pace and just keep that pace. But yeah, so far I've run 15 miles total, and let's see how fast I can get eventually. I'll talk to you guys later, and bye-bye.